My name is Justin Bacon.
I'm Jordan Penny.
Rusty Quick. And this is our concrete furniture project for Steve Williams, Structures 3 reinforced concrete class. The first stage that we're going to do is build our formwork for the concrete top of our table. And the materials that we're going to use are for our curved pieces. We have this curved formwork, which is curved pieces of wood. For our wooden posts that are going to end up being the legs, we're using 4x4 blockouts, which will ultimately be replaced by 4x4 posts. We're going to pour it up the tabletop upside down, so to get a smooth finish, we're using a marker board base to get a good finish. And underneath that is a piece of plywood to give us support while we're pouring stone. Yeah. The first step that we're going to do is we're going to connect our fine finish marker board to our plywood for our base. You can see here he's screwing it down. Now we have our marker board secured down to the plywood underneath, we're going to mark out the layout that our table is going to be so that we can secure our formwork to the marker board and plywood. Now we're going to line the wooden parts of our formwork with the marker board edges in order to give the sides of our countertop a nice smooth finish, just like the base we use as marker board. The process is that we're going to secure the inner lining, which is also the marker board, to our wooden formwork. This piece with liquid nails and also screws that are above our pour line, which is here. Our pour line is going to be at 2 inches. I put the screws at 2.5 inches. Begin building the formwork for our second piece of furniture, which is going to be a lamp with 2 curved edges on the inside. Our formwork, we're going to pour the lamp sideways, and the bottom piece being plywood, a little 2x4 blocking right here. We're going to use the marker board as a curved edge right here to form the edge going forward.
Alright, now that we've completed forming our tabletop and our lamp base, we're going to go ahead and begin to mix up our concrete to pour.
The next thing we're going to do is mix up our concrete mixture. And all it consists of is a countertop mix made by Quickcrete. And all you have to do is add water to it. And we have this trash can here, we're going to put it all in and use our drill to mix it up. Alright, to make the mixture for our concrete, we're going to take 1 bag of this countertop Quickcrete mix. And all we have to do is add 4 quarts of water to it, which is in this gallon jug right here. This will be the first mix we make, so we're going to make 1 or 2 more batches, but I'll show you how we do it. Dump a little bit of this mix in here. About half, pour some water on it. Let the dust settle down a little bit. A little more. More water. And we're going to start to mix it with our drill bit. And we'll repeat this process until we get the right mix. We're about to finally pour. Is this on the level? I can grab a level real quick. What's up? Now that we're about halfway done filling our form, we're going to put our reinforcement in the middle to strengthen it. Okay. We decided for the base of our lamp to be the 5-stem universal floor lamp, but in order to take the base and the long extension off, I had to cut the cord. We spliced it, tested it, and now we found out that our light does work, and now we're ready to put it into the form. For our final pour, which is going to be the pour for our lamp, as we pour, we're going to pour a little bit and then put our reinforcing in, and that's about it.
Here's the moment of truth. We're about to take the formwork off of the lamp. Here's the second moment of truth. We're going to begin taking the formwork off of the countertop before we put it on the legs that was pre-built. Here we are enjoying our pieces of artwork. Through our pouring and experimentation, we found out the proper ways to build formwork.
As you can see by over there.
Yeah, as you can see by our lamp formwork, it's pretty simple.
We also learned the correct way to mix concrete through using this quickcrete countertop mix. We learned how to use the right water to net ratio to get the workability that we were wanting to get to have the concrete flow in our formwork.
We also learned that our table does what it's supposed to do, holding the cold one. But it's also important that we have our formwork as scratch-free as possible, because every little scratch that was in our formwork shows up on our table. So next time we would definitely spend a little more time on our formwork.